Boros, Sweden, climate, seasons, daily life, food, festivals, social behavior, and comparison with other Swedish cities. Friends, fourth video on Boros will tell you the climate and other features of Boros so that you understand why Boros is attractive to business and trading community. To truly understand Boros, one must understand how climate and seasons shape daily life. In Sweden, weather is not just a background condition, it is a defining force that influences habits, architecture, work culture, food, clothing, and social behavior. Boros is a perfect example of how people adapt intelligently to nature rather than fight it. Boros has a temperate Scandinavian climate with clearly defined seasons. Winters are cold but not extreme, summers are mild and pleasant, and transitions between seasons are gradual. What makes Borås slightly different from some other Swedish cities is its higher rainfall. Borås is often referred to as one of the rainiest cities in Sweden, but rain here is not chaos. It is expected, planned for, and efficiently managed. Winter in Borås typically begins in late November and lasts until March. Temperatures often stay below freezing and snowfall is common. The city is fully prepared for winter life. Roads, sidewalks, and public transport continue functioning smoothly even during snowstorms. People dress appropriately, layering clothes rather than staying indoors. Life does not stop because of winter, it simply adapts. Winter days are shorter, with limited daylight. This affects social rhythms. People focus more on indoor activities, family time, reading, cultural events, and fitness. Homes are designed to be warm, well insulated, and comfortable. Lighting plays an important role in creating a cozy atmosphere. The Swedish concept of comfort becomes very visible during this season. Spring arrives slowly in Borås, usually in April. Snow melts, days become longer, and the city gradually comes back to life outdoors. Parks, walking trails, and lakes start attracting people again. Spring is associated with renewal and optimism. This is when outdoor cafes begin reopening and community events slowly restart. Summer in Borås is one of its most pleasant aspects. From June to August, temperatures are mild, rarely extreme. Days are very long, with daylight extending late into the evening. People take full advantage of this. Parks are busy, lakes are popular, and families spend a lot of time outdoors. Summer is also the peak season for travel, festivals, and cultural activities. Autumn is calm and reflective. Trees change color, temperatures cool down, and people gradually return to more indoor routines. Autumn in Borås is often considered beautiful and peaceful. It is also a time when students return, businesses pick up pace, and cultural programs increase. Daily life in Borås is structured, predictable, and efficient. People value punctuality and planning. Shops open and close on time. Public services function reliably. There is very little chaos or last minute disorder. This predictability creates a sense of security and reduces stress in daily life. Work culture in Borås reflects Swedish values. Work is taken seriously, but it does not dominate life. Overtime is not glorified. Employees are expected to be productive during working hours and then disengage. This balance improves mental health and family relationships. Social behavior in Boros is polite, reserved, and respectful. People do not intrude into each other's personal space. Conversations are calm, measured, and purposeful. This can initially feel distant to newcomers, but it is not coldness, it is respect for boundaries. Once trust is built, relationships become deep and reliable. Community trust is high. People follow rules not out of fear, but because they believe rules exist for collective benefit. This trust extends to institutions, government services, and public systems. This is one of the biggest invisible strengths of Boros. Food habits in Boros reflect simplicity, nutrition, and sustainability. Swedish cuisine here is not spicy or heavy. It focuses on balance. Meals are designed to provide energy, not indulgence. Bread, dairy, fish, potatoes, vegetables, and meat form the core of traditional meals. Fish plays an important role, especially salmon, herring, and cod. Meat consumption exists but is moderate. Vegetarian and plant based options are widely available and socially accepted. Organic food is common. Sustainability influences food choices strongly. Coffee culture is central to daily life. The Swedish tradition of fika is deeply practiced in Boros. Fika is more than a coffee break. It is a social ritual where people pause, connect, and relax. Workplaces encourage it, friends and families use it as a bonding moment. Restaurants in Boros range from traditional Swedish to international cuisines. Due to immigration and student population, one can find Middle Eastern, Asian, African, and European food options. However, dining out is generally calm and unhurried, not loud or flashy. Festivals and cultural events in Boros are community oriented rather than commercial. Events focus on inclusiveness, creativity, and participation. Summer sees outdoor concerts, art exhibitions, and local markets. Winter brings indoor cultural programs, exhibitions, and seasonal celebrations. Midsummer is an important cultural event. People gather with family and friends, enjoy traditional food, music, and outdoor activities. Christmas is celebrated with warmth, lights, and family gatherings rather than extravagance. Public spaces are beautifully decorated, creating a sense of collective joy. Boras places strong emphasis on children and youth activities. Sports clubs, music schools, art programs, and outdoor education are widely available. Children grow up participating in structured activities that build discipline, teamwork, and confidence. Comparing Borås with other Swedish cities helps understand its unique position. Stockholm is the political, financial, and cultural capital, fast paced and international. Gothenburg is industrial, maritime, and more relaxed but still large and busy. Malmo is diverse, urban, and influenced by continental Europe. Borås is different. It is quieter, more focused, and more specialized. It does not compete in size or glamour. It competes in efficiency, innovation, and quality of life. It offers urban facilities without urban stress. Housing pressure is lower than in major cities. Commute times are shorter. Access to nature is easier. For families, students, and retirees, Boros offers a more balanced life compared to larger metropolitan areas. Boros also stands out in environmental consciousness. Waste sorting, recycling, and energy efficiency are part of daily routines. Residents participate willingly. Environmental responsibility is not enforced aggressively, it is normalized. Safety is another key aspect. Crime rates are relatively low. People feel comfortable using public transport, walking at night, and allowing children independence. This sense of safety contributes significantly to mental well being. For immigrants and international residents, adaptation takes time, mainly due to language and cultural norms. However, once integrated, many appreciate the stability, fairness, and long term security Boros offers. In essence, Boros represents everyday Sweden, not the tourist version, not the media version, but the lived version. It shows how climate, culture, social systems, and values come together to create a stable, dignified life. Boras may not shout for attention, but it quietly delivers what many cities promise but fail to provide: order, balance, sustainability, and human centered living. This is what makes Boras not just a city on the map, but a model of how modern societies can live in harmony with nature, work, and each other. May Boras city progress more and more so that every citizen feels happy and loyal to this beautiful land.